And I turned around and I was like, where are all these people in my room? Oh, wait a minute, this is well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you made it out this evening.
Hello.
We're glad you made it out this evening. My name is Matt Stedham. I'm the high school band director here at Leonard, and I get the awesome privilege of working with these young men and women every single day. And we just love doing that. We have fun. Most mornings it's fun. Some mornings it's more work than it's fun. But here lately it's been more of let's play bingo and see how many people are here today. We've had testing and we've had field trips and we've had sickness going around and we've had senior days and testing and testing. So it's been kind of interesting, but we've picked some of our favorite pieces that we've been kind of playing through, and we're going to present those for you tonight. We're going to start off with English Folk Song Suite. We're going to do the first movement of that. It's actually a 3-movement piece written by Ralph Vaughan Williams back in, I think, 1924 or 1929, if my memory serves me correctly. But he ended up writing these 3 pieces to be performed back to back. We're going to split them, however. We're not going to perform the middle one. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to also end with this. So we hope you enjoy this. This is English Folk Song Suite, Movement 1. piece to play. That's one of my favorite pieces. The other one we're going to do at the end is one of my other favorite pieces. And one of the reasons it's my favorite pieces is because it was originally written for band. There is a lot of mid-band music out there, but usually it's so difficult that high school bands can't play it. It's written at a professional or college level. Most of that stuff was written for military bands, guys who it's their 100% job to travel around and play their instrument. They get paid for it. And we have a group this year that's skilled and talented enough to pull off a college/professional level piece. So I'm really proud of them. Let's give them another round of applause. Talking about how amazingly talented and hardworking these guys are, we have several students who are getting ready to go on Thursday down to Austin to compete in the UIL State Solo and Ensemble Contest. There's two ways that you can make it to state in band. The first way is for like an all-region type of audition. It's kind of like all-star band, if you want to think about it that way. You have an audition, and then you make a band, and then you have another audition to make another band, and then eventually you get into the top bands in state. That's one track, and we've had some people compete that way and do quite well. Another way that we've had a lot of success is doing the solo and ensemble. This is where these guys work up a complete piece by themselves. It's not a full band piece. It's either a solo where there's like one person and a piano, or there's a group, 3 or 5 musicians playing the same piece. They get together, they work on it on their own with very limited assistance from a director. Every now and again I'll stick my head in the room and go, hey, that sounded good, or walk on out. But for the most part, they do it themselves, and so we're really proud of them. If you qualified or are going to state solo and ensemble contest, would you please stand up? These guys have worked really, really hard. It's wonderful. I don't think there's another program our size, at least in our area, that's sending that many to state solo and ensemble contests. We're really proud of them. We have a clarinet quintet going, and a trumpet trio going, and a trumpet solo going, and an alto sax solo going. Did I get that straight? Okay, good deal. So anyway, we're really proud of them. We'll be going this week, so wish us the best of luck. They compete on Saturday afternoon at varying times on Saturday afternoon. So we go down a little bit early. We have a whole day of rehearsal, and we get to go see some interesting sites like the state capitol and stuff like that. So it's really a fun trip. Let's see. The next piece that we are doing is called Amparita Roca. This was originally written for piano. Here's one of those band pieces that wasn't written for band originally. It is a march as well, although you'll notice it's a very different style of march. The first one being a British march, this one being a Mexican march. And so I think you'll be able to feel that kind of flair and that kind of sound in it. So we hope you enjoy this. This is Amparita Roca. yesterday. We're totally shifting gears on this piece. This piece is called Southern Hymn. It's written by a composer that is near and dear to the hearts of many of those in the band, Mr. Sam Hazo. He's worked with several of these kids, and they have varying degrees of love for Mr. Hazo. Is that the way to say it? No. He's a really interesting guy, writes a lot of great music. If you'll notice, this is one of the newer pieces on the program that we were playing. It was written back in 2009 as a commemoration for a band parent in North Carolina that had just meant a whole lot to the band program. I believe he was one of those parents who just stayed with the program even after his kids moved on. And so the band program felt moved and wanted to honor that band parent by commissioning this piece. And it's a beautiful piece. This band played it 3 or 4 years ago at a contest and a concert. And so it's just a really beautiful piece, totally different from the rest of the pieces we're doing this evening. We hope you enjoy that. It's called Southern Hymn. why I love my job now. Those guys can really play. I love that piece. These guys have been performing well above their level all year long. Every time that we've tried to throw something at them, they've gone, that's too easy, let's do something else. I think we started back in marching season where we were debating how much of the show we were going to march at the first game. And we were like, well, we'll march part of it. No, I think we can get it all. Okay, let's back off. No, we can really press on. We can do more than that. So we did. We've worked really hard through marching season. I believe I'm correct in saying this. We made finals for the first time at an invitational marching contest this year, which is not easy. We were competing up against 3A bands and bands much larger than us, and we beat them out to make it to the final round. So that red trophy right down there, that was that one. That was when we knew we were off to a pretty good start on the year. That was a really exciting thing. We got to march twice at that contest. We come back around about a half a week later, and the trophy in the middle we won at the UIL marching contest this year. That was a really exciting event. That was one of the goals that we had set back in the summer. We worked really hard to get that, and we did. In case you didn't know, band is not like a lot of sports where you get to go to playoffs every single year. Unfortunately, we only get to go to playoffs every other year. Had this been next year, then we would have advanced on to area and made playoffs and gone on toward the state marching contest, hopefully. But that ended our marching season. We were very proud of that. We entered into December, where December was kind of a shaky month because we thought Emma would be here in December. And Emma decided that she was too excited to see the band, so she came in November and kind of threw a kink in all of our plans. And see, we had to reschedule the high school Christmas concert because of that, and I didn't get to make it to the all-region auditions, but we had several people make the all-region band. If you made the all-region band this year, would you guys stand up, please? One of the all-region bands, and then Rachel Branch placed high enough. She was the highest 2A trumpet player in our region and ended up going to area and finished as, well, she was the only 2A trumpet player that made it. She was competing against all 3As and got very close to making the cut to go to the state level. And so we're really, really proud of all of those guys that were able to participate in that. Then came concert season, and we started reading through pieces that we wanted to do and started picking out pieces, and they were like, that's too easy. We can sight read that way too well. You know that there's a chance for a sweepstakes award this year. Don't you guys want to do something easy so that we get the award? No, let's do something hard. Okay, so we pick a little bit more challenging music and start working at it and working hard. And so our favorite trophy is the one on the end, the biggest one down there. That's the UIL Sweepstakes Award, where that means we've got a 1 in every part of our contest at UIL this year. It's the highest honor that we can get as a group. I think a lot of that hard work and a lot of that success comes from the upperclassmen leading the way. No offense to freshmen. You've been there this year, but you step out of 8th grade band and into high school band and you're like, holy cow, what did I get myself into? We're playing all the time, and I've got all this music to learn, and we're always learning music for something else, and I have no idea what piece are we playing again? Oh, this isn't marching band? Oh, crap. That kind of thing. We've got a great bunch of upperclassmen this year who've kind of been helping them along and giving them encouragement and working with their groups. And it's all due to our seniors. Our seniors, this is their last concert with us. Everybody look at this band. This is the last time that this band is going to perform like this. At graduation, the band plays, but the seniors won't be playing with us, and the 8th graders will. So that's a